What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the show. Happy Tuesday. Today we're going to go over Bitcoin, the key levels, the two scenarios I have in mind, what we can expect next. Going to go over a few altcoin trades, which I have just slowly started to enter. I think the risk reward is good. And yeah, let's get stuck straight into it. So over here, we got the two scenarios. So scenario one being Bitcoin to potentially close some more candles above 61.2 or close a candle above 61.2. Yesterday we were above it, so it's looking quite good, and we did get that rejection. So we can expect that price after this rejection could come down, and we could see that dip into this box, which I have outlined over here. If we just go on to, if we just invert the scale, right, I would max long this. Like this looks good. Right, so we can expect a pullback. So I am going to expect a pullback. It doesn't look too bullish. So yeah, if Bitcoin loses the 61.5, I do think we're going to come down and retest this level over here. We could open shorts. If we do lose that level and start closing below there, then I think we could come down. And I'm going to be getting long anywhere between 60K to 57K in that region. I will be getting long from that region. So that scenario, that's the one scenario. And the other scenario is, we just come up and we start to close multiple candles above that 61.2 level. Then I think both will potentially result in a move up to all-time highs and potentially to my bold target for October coming in at just under 80K. Yeah, I'm still going to hold that. Time is slowly ticking. Today is the 8th of October, so we do have about 3 weeks left. So we are just waiting for that to play out. I think today will be a bit boring. It's expecting sideways price action as there's nothing happening today. So that was yesterday, the news, nothing happened. Today there's nothing happening. Tomorrow we got FOMC meeting minutes, so we could expect some volatility around 8 p.m. my time. On the 10th of October, we got CPI 2:30 my time and unemployment claims, and then PPI on Friday. Yeah, so those are the two scenarios for Bitcoin. Let me know what you guys think about these scenarios. This is the FUD that I've marked out. We did get long in this region. And yeah, let me know if you guys prefer scenario one or scenario two, and which ones you guys think are more likely to play out. Yeah, I'm prepared for scenario one, but I'm also prepared for scenario two. So it's important to be prepared for both. I am starting to think that this one is going to play out. The bulls were out in full force yesterday and did seem bullish. And yeah, I think, that wick yesterday was quite powerful, quite a sell-off. This is a rejection candle. So I think if we lose 61,400 and start closing candles under there, we could see this level. And I think we are going to wick down into the lower regions, but we will be prepared for that. We will be prepared for that. So I'm going to go over the altcoins that I've recently shared. So the first long that I posted was Bonk. Okay, Bonk's looking good. I think Bonk is a good meme play. I doubt Bonk will lose this low over here. So that's where my stop loss is. And from current levels, that's a 20% drawdown. So we can 4 to 5x leverage this. Put your stops below this point over here, over there, because this is bullish market structure. Okay, so we broke structure over here, came down. We also created a lower low, which wasn't the best sign. Then we came up and we created a higher high, and we are above the 200 and the 50 EMA, which I love to see, guys. We do want to see the 50 cross above, so I am front running this idea on Bonk, and my stop loss will be over here. If you're very conservative, your stop loss can be over here. Then you're just going to use slightly less leverage. You can use a 4x leverage over here, and then we're just going to ride the trade. I think it's more probable that we see this play out than this play out, and I think this is a really good risk to reward. Yeah, it's a really good risk reward. And another one I have is 𝗕𝗘𝗪. This is I just opened this trade now. I posted this on the Telegrams. And this is the trade that I'm looking for. We are in bullish market structure, creating highs. We did get the bull cross. What's the bull cross? Well, the bull cross is when the 50-day EMA crosses above the 200-day EMA and the red is above the blue. And price has come down to retest it. So we are happy with this. So we are long from in here. Small long. 𝗕𝗘𝗪 up 6%, tiny little long. Only risk 1%. Remember, this is a 2K account or 2.2K account. We got in over there. We got in over there, and it is looking good for 𝗕𝗘𝗪. So we are in that long as well. This looks like a breakout of an ascending triangle as well. This is looking really good. Where's your stop loss or point of invalidation? Well, it's over here at 0.0076. Happy with this to be the point of invalidation. If we lose this level, it is likely to come down. This is a risk reward of 4.4 to 1. If you're very conservative, you could wait for price to potentially come down there, but you could miss the trade, and that gives you a 7 to 1 risk reward. Or if you bid now and save half your entry for there, you could get something in between at a risk reward of 5 to 1. At the moment, it's 4 to 1, and I think it is a really good trade. I am taking that trade. I've taken the trade. I will be telling you guys when to take profits. Yeah, but for now, I've only got one take profit, and I think it's around that all-time high level. So that's what I've got. I've got 𝗕𝗘𝗪, I've got Bonk. I did scan through all the coins on CoinW, and these are the ones that stood out the best. I've got a few CFX. I have posted a long on CFX. I think I also took the trade over here. CFX, here we go. It was slightly in the green. 4x leverage trade over here. Point of invalidation is going to be underneath these wicks over here. I think if we lose this level and come below here, I think the trade is invalid. We are getting a huge rejection wick, but we are above the 200-day EMA, and it looks like we are testing it as potential support. So I think this is a good risk-reward trade. CFX is a Chinese coin, and there are some big liquidity pools over here, some inefficiency candles over here, which I do expect to be filled. So I think this is looking good, and I think this is likely to play out. If you're very conservative, you could just get a spot entry, and your stop loss could be below the price here. That is a 50% drawdown, but I think the risk reward is good if you put your stops where I had mine, coming in at about 14 cents. So that's what I've got for CFX. We are in that trade. What else do I have? So trades are, so I'm basically just getting into coins that I think are looking strong. Okay, so Bonk and 𝗕𝗘𝗪 are two coins that I think are looking strong. Aptos is looking strong, but it's looking like price is starting to run away. So Aptos is on my green list over there. There it's green. It's on my green list. So this is like a really strong setup in my mind. You can see the red is inevitably going to cross above the blue, and we are going to get the bull cross. And this did play out. However, I didn't actually manage to take this trade. It would have been quite a winner. I think I drew it out a while ago, or when price was up here. But this is the trade. I might wait for the pullback into the cross. It might be front run over there though. So what else looks good like that is Phantom, but it's also starting to run away to get the bull cross. We have broken down out of this trend over here, and we're going to have to wait and see how this reacts. But we didn't come into the cross, so we could expect that Phantom could come a bit lower before moving higher. There's a question here. Did you hear that the Chinese government said that they were going to start, but didn't follow through? Well, the Chinese stock market is up about 20% or something ridiculous over the past 2 weeks. So there definitely has been stimulus. Injected that would have, pushed this Chinese stock market up. And I think that might answer the question. Let me know if that is not true down in the comments. So Phantom's looking good. We have at the bull cross, which does put the odds in the favor for this to move onwards and upwards. What else do we have? I'm just going to scroll through this list over here. I think NIR's looking quite good. I think it is above the EMAs, but it could still, I think we're still waiting for this to play out. So it's above the 200. We haven't seen it cross above. We haven't seen the 50 cross above the 200 yet, so we're still waiting for that trade. I think Ondo's looking quite good. However, it is also stuck below the EMAs over here. Saga's looking really good. Gonna leave this in, but I'm just waiting on pullbacks for these guys. We did speak about this yesterday and had quite a big move yesterday. Saga's looking good. This looks like a big cup and potentially a handle, and I think we drew it out yesterday, and I think the measured move is about $5. It is looking good. So guys, I want to speak about 𝗖. So I did just enter in a 𝗖 long. 𝗖 is looking really good. Looks like the bull cross is inevitable. We did get the bounce off the 200-day EMA, so it is looking good over here. I did enter a 𝗖 long as well. I did FOMO into 𝗖. You can see over here. Got in recently in this last little pullback. 𝗖. Yeah, there we go. I got into 𝗖𝗢. It looks like we are getting a little rejection on the 15 minutes, but 𝗖𝗢 is looking good. It's kind of looking how 𝗬𝗎 looked before to move up. You can see kind of chopped around. We got above the 200. It tested it once, and then it just ran. So if you look at 𝗬𝗎, no, not sushi, 𝗬𝗎. Yeah, 𝗬𝗎 didn't actually have anything similar to that because 𝗬𝗎 broke above, tested it once, and ran. But it just shows the upside potential. And when you do get that cross, it often is hard to get into those positions. So we are getting into those positions early. But you can see we have downward price action, break of structure. 𝗬𝗎 is a relatively new coin. I think it was released at a similar time to 𝗖𝗢. And you get that chop, and then off you go. So if we do have a look at 𝗖𝗢 again, we get that break of structure over here. We could get one little wick down to this region over here, this 36, 35 region before moving onwards and upwards. 𝗖𝗢 is also a Chinese coin, so I'm bullish on the Chinese coins. There are CFX and 𝗖𝗢, and this is bullish market structure with a decent looking retest of these highs, turning the old tops into new bottoms, and we should see continuation onwards and upwards from here. If you guys have any altcoin requests, please let me know. And yeah, if you guys like this kind of stream, definitely smash the like button. And yeah, definitely comment what altcoins you want to go over. I am in a few others. I'm going to try to remember those trades. I do have them over here, actually. So I've got Bonk, Pepe, I think People, and People and Stacks. Let's talk about that and Solana. I got a People, Stacks, and Solana trades. Let's go into Stacks first. Stacks is looking good. This was the trade. We got in at 1.73 around there. See, it's hovering above, or like at least above the 50-day EMA, and it's close to the 200. And this is somewhat linked to Bitcoin. I think it's a Bitcoin layer 2, and I think there is some good upside for Stacks over here. Your point of invalidation would be losing these lows over here. Very simple trade right now, simple risk reward, and I think Q4 is going to be bullish. So I think this is one we're going to be holding. Risk reward of 8 to 1. So this is looking good. We are happy with this trade. Solana, actually just entered a big Solana trade right now. I've been adding to that trade that we've been speaking about. My average order is about 144, and the trade is quite simple. Okay. I don't think we'll take out the $120 region. So that's where my stop loss is. And my take profit is at least all-time highs. And those all-time highs are coming in at about $280, $270, something like that. So this is the trade. It's obviously a long-term swing trade. This is a trade risk reward of 5 to 1. So we're going to risk 1% of the account. Let's say it's $20. And yeah, we're happy if this trade gets stopped out. It is what it is. This is the kind of trade that you can risk 5% towards, because it is a big long-term trade. I think like a bigger risk to this trade would be plausible. Nero and Mask, we can have a look at Nero and Mask now. I did look at Mask the other day. We are looking for more long-term swings, so this is looking kind of good though. Yeah, I think I said the other day, we're going to wait for price to get above the 250 EMA. You get that bull cross, and then you're going to see higher price action. There is a big inefficiency candle over here, which is likely to be filled. So this would be your first target. I think, if you wanted to get long on this, you could front run the bull cross, and you could open a long from current price, point of invalidation. Let me get rid of these. We could be front running the bull cross, as I just said. Trade looks like that. Your point of invalidation would be probably this low over here, because that's what broke through. Started to consolidate. It broke through the 50, and if we come below it, we are below the 50, so it will be looking slightly bearish. And then we could target into this liquidity pool, whether it's the bottom or the top or halfway. You could take a little bit of profit here and most of the top, something like that. That's a decent risk reward, and that is a 4.4 to 1. I'm actually going to take this trade. I'm going to take this trade. I like the look of it. It is up 4% today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to CoinW. I'm going to find the coin. We're going to type it in, Mask over there. That is looking good on the 15-minute candles as well. So we are going to take this trade live on the show, and we can refer back to it. So the drawdown that we are going to experience if we get stopped out is 18%. So I'm going to go 5x leverage this trade. I'm going to 5x leverage this trade. So current price, I'm going to go 5x leverage. So we're going to go into CoinW. We're going to go onto a market because we're going to buy it right now. We're going to go 5x leverage, just like that. And we are going to do a $100 trade. See it, that's, sorry guys, my bad. A $100 trade with 5x leverage. It's costing $20, which is 1% of the account. And we are going to go long. Okay, so the liquidation price is 1.98. And that is perfectly at our stop loss. Okay, so I think there were a lot of people who didn't understand why my stop loss is liquidation, because I don't want to lose more than 1%. You often get slippage on exchanges. So here I go 5x leverage, and we can enter a stop loss for good practice, but my liquidation is stop loss. We're gonna see how this trade reacts. It is looking good. The other trades are looking good. We are starting to get those pumps. We're all in the green besides the one we just entered right now. So that is looking good. Yeah, I did take this trade live right now. I will post it in the Discord later. So you guys did get ahead of time with that. I think someone else wanted Nero and Mask. Nero isn't quite here, but we can have a look at it. We can have a look at Nero. So go onto my cryptos. Did we have a look at it the other day? NEIRO. Nero USDT. We're having a look at the chart. Oh, it's pumping today, guys. Wow, this is looking good. This looks fresh. This looks fresh. When was Nero? Yeah, let's get it off Binance. Binance are often slow to list things. Let's have a look at. Okay, just because it's pumping today doesn't mean it's a good buy, guys. Not CTO. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Okay, there he is. It's pumping today quite nicely. Okay, this does look like it will tend to zero over time. No, I personally wouldn't be into this, guys. This price action is pretty horrible. I mean, it opened over here and down 95%. I would stay well away from this. I personally, I'm a bit more of an investor and a long-term buyer. Yeah, I wouldn't be getting involved with this, unfortunately. I'm going to remove those from my lists. Popcat, of course. Popcat is officially my biggest meme coin holding. Why? Because we're up so much. We're up like, I think this is when I added into the trade. We were early investors of Popcat, up 100%. We love to see that, and there's many more gains to come. I think Popcat's going to $10. Yeah, I'm going to leave an alert at $10. So that's where I'm going to take profits on my Popcat trade. So I'm going to go to $10, add an alert over there. And that's what I'm taking profits on Popcat. Whether it be this cycle or next cycle, that's when profits will be taken on Popcat. What else are we going to have a look at, guys? This is going to be a quick show, so we're not going to be here all day. So those are the coins that I have gone long on. I wonder if there's any that I missed out. I've covered the Solana trade. I've covered CFX. I've covered 𝗕𝗘𝗪, guys. I covered 𝗕𝗪 as well. I have covered 𝗕𝗪. I covered Stacks. I haven't covered People yet. People in Binance. Okay, so I'm going to go over People in Binance, and then we're going to end the show there unless there's any more quick requests. So let's go over to Binance, and we'll leave People for later. We did, I think we got stopped out of the People trade the other day, but we are going to have a look at Binance first. So let's have a look at Binance. I have recently just gone into this long. We did go long, like much down here, and we did take profits on that Friday. Friday the 27th, I think. We did take profits over there. This is my trade for Binance. I think I'm front running this breakout. We are above the 200 and the 50, and this is looking good. This is looking good for a swing trade. So my stop loss is going to be underneath the 200-day EMA. This should be moving upwards since price has been above it. So my stop loss is over here, and take profit 1 is going to be all-time highs. This isn't the best risk reward. Yeah, this isn't the best risk reward, but I think it's low risk because Binance is quite strong at the moment. So if you guys do want to take this trade, do take it at CoinW, and yeah, we could reap the rewards together. We could all take profits. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go over people first, and then I'm gonna go over that over there. So this is my trade for people. So people is above the 50 and the 200, so I am excited to get long on people. This is my box though, so I'm not going from current price, I'm going from the box because we can easily see a little sweep here. And my stop loss is below these lows over here, coming in at 0.054, I believe, which is under the 200-day EMA. Where did my EMA just disappeared? Okay, if you guys don't know how to set up an EMA, this is going to be a quick lesson. Setting, gonna make it red, input 50, and it has to be locked onto the daily time frame so we can see it from all time frames. Okay, there he is, he's back. Yeah, so this is my trade for people. If we lose this level over here, which is the low we created for, we push through to create the bullish market structure. Yeah, so this is where I'm going long. I think the long is on the Telegram groups. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at big time and YGG. So let's have a look at YGG because we are to the bottom part of the alphabet. This is looking good, guys. This is looking good. We could be front running this idea here. I think at the end of the day, we have created a higher low than this, so it is technically looking good. There's quite a bit of upside potential. For something like this, I'm gonna wait. I have quite a few longs at the moment, so I'm gonna wait for it to reclaim the 200-day before moving onwards and upwards. Yeah, we did get rejected off it, so we can expect to get rejected off it again. So I'm gonna wait for us to reclaim that level, and I'm gonna be bidding the higher low. I think this is a good idea for YGG. Let's have a look at big time quickly. Big time is looking good. It is looking good. We did get rejected off the 200. It is in kind of bullish market structure. I've had this alert here for a while. I'm going to be interested in big time when it hits my alert, and that's coming at just below 10 cents. That's what I got for big time. This could be like a double top vibe. We are below at this point over here. I think if we come into this level over here, it is going to be a level where I could be interested in finding that higher low, something like that, potentially for big time. Let's go over one or two more. So I've got XRP and Rune. I'm going to go over XRP and Rune, and then we're gonna call it there. So let's go over XRP quickly. Yeah, at the end of the day, this is quite a big dump. It is below all the EMA, so it isn't looking too bullish. However, you never know with XRP because you always get that big pump, and I think if we zoom out, it did just get rejected. Oh, never mind. I'm not sure what that was. I mean, it is slowly grinding, making higher lows the whole time, but we're going to have to wait and see. It's basically been a stable coin though, guys. Yeah. Since this cycle, it's been pretty disappointing. From the lows to the highs, it's up 76%. That is a bit disappointing. Okay, we're going to go over Rune, and then we're going to end the live stream over there. So let's go over Rune quickly. I know I do have it over here. See how Rune and Nia are just always at the same level. I think this was an idea taken a while ago. Yeah, if you took this trade, congrats. I am liking the look of Rune because we are going to get that bull cross. Okay, we are going to get that cross to the upside. It looks inevitable, and I think this could be front running that idea. So I think a long setup on Rune could be good. We could get a pullback into this region again, but I think a long from over there, stops over there, and then we could be targeting much higher prices. That would be your take profit one. This high over here, this looks like a key level. It was a high over here before. Key level, and then all-time highs for the next take profit. So that's a risk reward of 7.7 to 1. Yeah, so this is looking good, guys. I think Rune is looking strong. I think this is a trade that I will be taking, guys. I will be taking over the next coming days, whether it be right now or a little bit later. I would be getting into this, and your buy region could be from current price all the way down to that 50-day EMA. If we lose it, it's not the end of the world. Maybe these tops over here at 420 could be good. So I'm going to make this box green. This could be the buy zone for Rune, this whole box over here. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that long. So if you guys want to join me, I'm going to do it. But guys, I'm gonna end it over there today. Thanks so much for watching the show. Yeah, so the scenarios we have for Bitcoins, either that first scenario we spoke about, of it just going up now and consolidating above that 63,200 region. It looks like price is going to try push into that now. So you could see that consolidate and then go, or we could see price come down into our 57 to 60K box. Obviously, there are no guarantees. And then we're going to see a bounce out of there and potentially hit my bold target of just below 80K before the end of the month. Guys, thanks so much for joining the show. Yeah, definitely smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy that content. And yeah, thank you very much, and cheers for now.